What's up, spectators? Welcome back to an episode of Professor Layton vs. Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Last time, we have assumed, well, I guess we haven't technically proven, but we are going to prove that one of these 5 witnesses is actually the witch, because there were only 4 people that night, and their witch was invisible. And I think it's Kira. Well, mainly because of her name, because it seems like a dead giveaway. Unless it's the red herring. Unless they just want me to think that because of the name, but I don't think they would do that. You wish to know where we were all standing tonight? It matters not.
Hold it!
In other words, you're not sure exactly what happened tonight, is that right? Defender, I fought with burning vigor this night. Do not belittle my efforts. Right. A knight does not just run away at the mere sight of fire. Ha! No one even said anything about running away. If I may be perfectly straight with you, the pillar of fire illuminated the area as it rose high into the air. There, by the fire, was the witch, and excluding the 2 unfortunate knaves, I counted 3 others at the scene.
What?
That's interesting, because she said 3, he said 3, she disagrees.
Hang on!
Excuse me, Miss Kira. What do you want? You look like you had something to say about the testimony just now. Well, it was about the number of people at the crime scene. Have you ever played the Daisy Pedal game? Daisy Pedal game? 1 witness, 2 witnesses, 3 witnesses, 4 witnesses, 5 witnesses, 6 witnesses. What an adorable game. It seems like something out of a fairy tale. What? Get out of here, Judge. Anyway, you may continue your testimony, witness. That's the whole thing? What? That flame, I never saw anything like it. It quite literally left me speechless.
Hold it!
It must have been pretty terrifying. Yes, it's the kind of thing you only read about in books. The moment that pillar of fire erupted, I could feel my throat tightening up. It was so difficult to breathe, I couldn't even manage so much as a scream. Quite. After all, the flames engulfed the scene in the blink of an eye. Yes, I'm sorry. That's why I can't really remember. So you can't remember the number of people at the crime scene. Naturally, that is understandable, witness. That's also why I was a little late getting to the scene compared to the others. Wait a minute! Hold on! Hold on. I'm gonna try one thing really quickly. Whoa. What's my mic doing? Alright. Let me look at the map here. Hold on. She was the furthest away. And she has poor eyesight. I want to present one of these. But which one do I present first? The glasses? I really don't want to risk losing another shield. But I might just... I'll try it. Should I try it? I'll try it. I'll risk it.
Objection!
Oh, no! No! I should have used the hint coin. Shut up, I understand. God, okay. Oh, I don't say anything? Oh. I made a mistake then, okay. Let's see, I heard the tiniest cry, and then when I turned around, the blighters were roasted, so I rushed right over.
Hold it!
The tiniest cry? It might have been someone saying the incantation for that spell. My memory is kinda hazy on that one. Scared me good, though. Never jumped up to be feet so fast in all my life. Nearly had a heart attack, I tell ya. That's right. It was still raining cats and dogs, so being the resourceful chap that I am, I decided to doze under a tree for a bit.
Hang on!
Is everything alright, Mr. Woodsmith? What is it that you want this time, young one? I just wanted to know if you had any thoughts on the testimony just now. Ah, yes. Thoughts about slumbering under trees, you mean? Slumbering? I often find myself weaving the most intricate of dreams under that very tree. Of course, I could not nap tonight, not with that uncouth man usurping my special dreaming spot, could I? Are you using this cross-examination to argue over a napping spot? But he has just proven that this drunk guy was in the tree. Let us hope such arguments do not lead to any criminal acts in the future. Witness, please continue your testimony. I heard the incantation, and the flame suddenly erupted. I'm certain of it. I only saw 3 people there with us.
Hold it!
Hold on, I'm gonna fix my microphone height. But I'll try to keep reading. Are you absolutely certain? Well, I believe so. But when you think about it, can anyone really be absolutely certain of anything? It worries me that you're saying that in the middle of a cross-examination. I believe the witness means that there is no way she can be certain whether there were 4 witnesses or 5 at the crime scene. Anyhow, there was a matter of great importance that Snowy and I had to tend to. You must mean... That's right, the milk! If any soot had got into that milk, it would be tragedy to end all tragedy.
Hang on!
Could I stop you there, mister? Mister! Ah! Whoa, tone down the volume, Bluey. That's my line. Does anything come to mind regarding Miss Mary's testimony? Nope, not really. Nothing important anyways. Just that I think this old lady is full of it. Huh? I'm talking about the milk, man, the milk. You'll know the second you try the stuff. It ain't nothing to write home about, let me tell you. What are you saying, you dolt? Who on earth would let you drink anything that's delicious as the milk from my farm? A ruffian like you is better served by whatever unthinkable liquid is in that never-ending mug of yours. Bah. Are you guys using this cross-examination to argue over milk? Let us hope such yes. As I said, there were only 3 others present, like that man there, who was stumbling around like a newborn calf. See, this is the issue when you use a hint coin too early, because I naturally press all the statements anyways, so all this hit is gonna do is tell me what statement to press, which doesn't do anything for me. It's which statements I need to present something on, and the evidence, that really matters.
Hold it!
So, including yourself, there were a total of 4 witnesses at the crime scene, correct? That is how it has come to pass. By the way, what do you mean by stumbling around like a newborn calf? Ah, yes. That was a man as inebriated as he was loud. Quite the humorous sight it was, I dare say. He must mean the witness permanently glued to his cup of whatever it is he's drinking. When I saw the flames rise up into the sky, I wondered to myself, my word, whatever could that be? However, I could not simply walk over to check. My knees were a bit weak from shock, you see. That's when the wobbly-legged gentleman came running over.
Hang on!
Is something the matter, mister? Mister! Tone down. Oh, I already said this before. Sir Blue Knight, next time please think before trying to press the witness. Looks like this guy even managed to scare Barnum half to death. Now then, sir, about Mr. Wordsmith's testimony just now. He claimed you were stumbling around. What does he mean by that? I'm gonna set the record straight right now. In no way was I stumbling around anywhere. I'd like to think of it more like staggering with style. A responsible adult should know better than to go stumbling around in the dead of night. Hey, look, I don't just go stumbling around like some clumsy idiot. I've got more sense than that. But anyway, I kinda tripped over a large stone. I mean, you don't exactly see what's on the ground in front of you when you're running at full pelt, right? So, you could say I put me life out on the line, proving that you really need to watch where you're going when you run. What? How courageous of you. Someone should give this guy a medal. My lord, this testimony is a meaningless waste of everyone's time. Well, defender, is there a point to this particular line of questioning? They don't even give me an option. Just question further. I mean, that's what I would have done anyways. The witness stated earlier that he tripped over a large stone. Mister, I have one question for you. Why weren't you watching what was in front of you? Well, to be honest with you, it ain't much of a real reason, but something suddenly caught me attention. Out of nowhere, I sort of heard someone call out me name. Of course, I turned around when I heard it. Who wouldn't? When a woman calls your name, you pay attention, am I right? You heard someone call out, "Hey you," from behind, you mean? What? I said they call out me name! Me name is Amir. And don't you forget it, Bluey, you hear me? And if you all remember what I read a couple episodes ago in the Grimoire, Amir sounds exactly like what you need to say when you need to, was it hide or show? Let me write this down real quick so I can remember later. Amir, got it, okay. I must say this gentleman really does not strike me as an Amir. You know, Professor, it's not a very memorable name, Oh. You know, Professor, it's not a very memorable name! That's harsh. Honorable witnesses, is there anyone among you who was aware of this man's name prior to now? Not at all. He's always just been Mr. to me. A knight's name is only as good as the name of the sword he carries. It is the first I've heard of this. I dare say I did not expect his name to be one such as Amir. I'm sorry, but I didn't know his name either. I only remember the names of my most loyal customers. Okay. It looks like absolutely no one knew this witness name. You know, it ain't really much of a surprise to me either. But seriously, I definitely heard someone call me name. When you get to be me age, you really start to wonder when you'll find that true love, you know? I thought that pretty voice tonight might have been me sweetie. Your Honor, I don't believe we should be so quick to label Mr. Amir's testimony meaningless. Would you not agree? I request that the witness add this amusing anecdote to his testimony. Understood. Witness, amend your testimony, but please reflect only the important points of your story. That's what I meant to say. I'm telling you, I heard someone call me name, and I was looking around trying to find them. Let's see here. Let me see the evidences. Oh, the Grimoire, that's what I wanted. Amir, there it is, see? Simply chant Amir to make it reappear. Someone from behind him said that too. So, the only person behind him is Kira. So that's the evidence, we know what evidence we have, we need. We just need to know now which statements to present it at, so let's start pressing. Let's see. Wait. Oh, okay. Wait, have I already pressed all these? Oh, this is the... This is it, okay.
Hold it!
Excuse me, Amir. Ah, don't sweat it, Bluey. Mr. Hey You, it's all the same to me. You stated that you heard your name being called from behind. Are you absolutely sure about that? Ah, well, right or wrong, it sure sounded like me name. I mean, what else could it have been? I wouldn't have remembered it happening if I hadn't heard something, right? Still, maybe there's a chance I just imagined it. Anyway, I remember it came from somewhere behind me. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Amir's memory isn't the most accurate, but if what he says is true, then there's definitely something there. Might you mean a contradiction? Yeah, I think so. Although, I don't know. There's just something strange about his testimony. I don't see any decisive evidence in the court record that can help. Do you mean to say you found a contradiction that cannot be supported by the evidence?
Objection!
My lord, this line of interrogation is a complete waste of the court's time. Defender, I must warn you, from here on, any unnecessary questioning will be dealt with accordingly. Oh, one of these. Damn. If you are intent on finding a fault in this witness's testimony, you will need to present your decisive evidence to back up your claims. There's not one single piece of evidence, decisive evidence in the court record. What do I do now? Well, they've just given it to us. We knew that there was a mirror in the Grand Grimoire, and in the evidence, it was the locations of everybody. So, we present the Grand Grimoire, a mirror section of the spells. Mr. Wright. Mr. Layton. I have an idea. I believe there is a weapon of sorts with which you may be able to expose this contradiction without the need of evidence. Now, defender, give us your answer. Yes, Your Honor. The defense finds the witness testimony contains a clear contradiction.
Objection!
That was a long one. What is this? You must be an even bigger fool than I thought, Sir Blue Knight. You really do not possess even a sliver of common sense, do you?
Objection!
If I may interrupt for just a moment, Inquisitor Bonham. Allow me to ask you this. What need is there for common sense in a world that forgoes using it? Accordingly, I must humbly ask that you discard such a manner of thinking. Whatever do you mean? You have my utmost thanks for placing your trust in me, Mr. Wright. Let us discuss the one remaining weapon in this cross-examination. The remaining weapon? This trial has taught us a valuable new technique to be used in the courtroom, has it not? You mean questioning, right, Professor? Indeed it is, Luke. Each of the witnesses in this trial has given their own account of what occurred. Therefore, whenever one witness has testified, the other remaining witnesses have listened. That gives me an idea. In addition to catching a witness off guard and questioning them about another's testimony, there's one more thing. There's something else we can get from a 5-person cross-examination. That's right, of course. Indeed, Mr. Wright, contradictions. Should one witness testimony differ from another's testimony, then I suppose that in itself could also be considered a contradiction, can it not? Not quite sure what they're talking about, but alright. Enough! Sir Blue Knight, are you prepared to present to the court evidence proving the contradiction within this witness testimony? The witness testimony does not contradict any evidence. It contradicts a testimony. Well, I was gonna say the Grand Grimoire, but this is... okay. What are you talking about? Well, you know what? You know what it could be? If it's Kira. Kira said she didn't let out a scream, but she's the only person behind him, so that's what I'm gonna go with. There you will see the testimony of the witness in question, as well as those of the other witnesses. Keep your eyes peeled and identify the contradicting testimony. All right, let's give this another shot, Nick. Make sure you don't forget to take a look at the court record. Let's see. Let's see. I want to go with this one, but should I use a hit coin? No, let's just go with it. I still have 2 left, so.
Objection!
Sweet. The person contradicting this man's testimony is none other than you, And it's been about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna end this video here. So stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!